Hey Taurus, and welcome to a new Shadow Sister Healing video. In my videos, I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again. And this is a new setting for my wildcard weekly tarot reading. And we have here a theme for the equinox. That is this autumn equinox and the Maven. And this card is, in this card, Demeter stays on the land for a little longer while her daughter Persephone begins her journey to the underworld. There is a sense of gratitude for what has been given and a sense of responsibility for what will be required. This is a time to prepare our lives, both mundane and spiritual, for the cold, dark days to come. So this is like overall theme for this reading. Then I have specially for you decorated the space. Now I like to do that for personal readings. I like to decorate specifically this sacred space. And this is now for Taurus. So we have this Jack pumpkin there, and then the Princess the Rose, and this Holland couple. Anyway, let's start. So first thing first, I'm gonna pull here chakra crystal. So you have crown chakra. Beautiful. I think, yes, Aries had also, it's like a guru energy. Don't be egotist, but be a good guru and think how you can serve others. That's a good thing. You put it on your deck. I have take for you today the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, because as I decorated this with this Jack pumpkin, I thought, okay, let's bring more harvest style stories here with this fun movie cards. And so let's first start making, I have very much goal now to make a short reading. So we have here first Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's reveal that. That's the part. So that's something. Then we have, we're gonna look from the booklet in the end, some kind of advice, Magic of You Oracle. I'm gonna show you immediately. So this is now for you, Taurus. Solitude, alone but not lonely. So let's put that in this windmill. Oy. Maybe. Oy, oy, oy. Everything has to be a little bit balanced here. Okay, let's put it in this Jack pumpkin. So, okay. And then I'm gonna mix your card. So I'm gonna take just randomly this. I have also extra deck here if you need to verify. So now this nature of this reading is really, let's have a little bit. This is my magic stone. I don't know if you can see the light. It's like having beautiful reflectorate. Taurus. So, okay, this one. This is coming also. And let's see. Okay, these two come. No, is there more? Wait. I think there is more than one. These three come together. So I have this, and these three as together. So let's see how visible is that. It's the extra deck here. And yes, let's start. Ah, there was two cards. These are together. Okay. So we have here Hanged Man and Eight of Needles, which is Eight of Swords. So these two are together. There is some kind of, like, this is talking about usually about vicious circle. There is some kind of thought pattern that keeps you trapped. I mean, Sally has to kind of fix her broken arm. She got a little bit broken. So I mean, it talks about this kind of like a hurt in life. I have this guidebook, so I'm gonna read a little story for it. But then Hanged Man is usually a person who wants to connect more with the mind and take a distance or have another perspective of thing. Here we have hanged the Father Christmas there, so yeah, it's a different kind of Christmas coming. It's Christmas, Father Christmas in the nook. Anyway, yeah, they both are kind of alone, solitude, alone but not lonely. Okay, but this came together. Then next one, Justice. This is the same. I'm not reading this now reversed because they might be all reversed because depending how I kept the deck. Justice is the same as this Mayborn card, talking about Persephone going into the underworld, married to the devil, and the mother is saying goodbye when she's like descending to the underworld. So here instead we have the Jack the Pumpkin talking to the citizens of Halloween village, and here we have the devil. Okay, we have all these cards in the middle. Here we have Tower. Okay. And 8 of Cups, 8 of Potions. This is usually a little bit like a hermit style, wanting to be alone, but there's a lot of like feeling like things are like changing. The Tower is here, a big change. There is the devil, boogeyman. There is maybe a lot of fears because already here this, if this would be a couple, because now I read them as a couple, I see this, even this Holland people there. The couple is a little bit stagnant. This is how the relationship is now. The woman is like repairing, like fixing or healing, and then the Father Christmas is hanging there. Okay. There is justice, so justice means always like there is following your own path and finding the truth, and the truth will set you free. But then it's next to the devil, and devil is usually trickster. It's really wanting to play with that truth. So there is this duality here. And then, of course, because devil shows up, this unconscious mind, like out of control person even, then we have Tower, something has to change. It's not, this situation is not sustainable. So this is saying, then we have this 8 of Potion, kind of like being alone a little bit. But let me see some stories here. I don't want to keep too long this reading. I think I would like to focus on that 8 of Needles and the Hanged Man, because they are like showing us a couple there. Hanged Man represents a great pause, unexpected delays, and the need for shift in perspective. In this deck, the Hanged Man is represented by Santa Claus, who's been captured in Oogie Boogie's lair. And here we have a Oogie Boogie, of course. So the Justice in this deck is: the residents of Halloween Town come together during town meeting to discuss important events and decisions, invoking the spirit of justice. Justice as a tarot card is all about due course, accountability, and deciding what's fair. Yes, what's fair in this situation. And the Devil, because that's the Oogie Boogie. The Devil represents temptation, overindulgence, and bad habits, which happen to be some of the Oogie Boogie's favorite things. Yes, and that's why, because the Oogie Boogie is kind of having here the party going on. I mean, the Santa Claus is hanging there as well. It's not the most happiest atmosphere going on. The Tower has to happen. The Tower in this particular deck is... let's see. I have a time limit. If this cut, then that's your reading, so I cannot do longer. Jack plots his Christmas takeover high up in his tower, but his scheme doesn't go according to plan, creating chaos in both the human world and the holiday worlds. The tower represents unexpected destruction, confusion, and major upheaval that illuminates the truth. While you may be feeling blindsided by an unexpected life-changing revelation, trust that this new perspective will ultimately help you. Clarity will come when the dust settles. So let's now move forward in the sense that we are gonna look what this advice card, the solitude 31, means. This is for this week, Taurus. So, alone but not lonely. Introspection is the key now. Take time away from others. The answers are within you. Explore the concepts of self-nurture, self-value, and self-truth. Are you treating yourself gently, or are you raw and impatient with yourself? Solitude isn't loneliness. It's an opportunity to pause and allow the entire serene universe to wrap its arms around you. It's when you have the space to be hugged by life. So let me show this a little bit closer to you. Butterfly kisses the maiden's shoulder, a tender reminder that after a period of darkness, a cocooning of the senses, a glorious winged creature emerges from the chrysalis and is free to explore and delight in herself and others. A new leaf shoots from her thumb. In yoga, the thumb represents fire and universal consciousness. From periods of quiet solitude, fresh inspiration and motivation can emerge. So there is a little bit this kind of like a moment of rest and solitude. There has been a lot of chaos maybe in your life, some fair correction of things, that what is fair and what is not fair, and like how this couple is kind of a little bit turned away from each other to be more in solitude. I'm gonna verify this couple energy, like what would be kind of, because this came to me as like a couple. So just fast before this cuts. Then we have the path. It's kind of seeing meaning in all of this. Getting a little higher perspective maybe here. Okay, I'm not gonna feel anything now. Let's see. Trying to hurry a little bit because I have a max time. So the couple shows up like this. This is almost the 10 of Pentacle. So this is like an independent woman. I mean, it would be perfectly actually fitting on this Sally's side. She is kind of handling things alone. But then maybe there is this kind of struggle that there is a lot, like here, there is a lot of abundance. It's actually, you should be grateful of everything that you have created so far. People should stop and appreciate what they have. Like all the garden that is grooming, or the harvest that is coming because of now it's a harvest season. What you have made in the summer, now it's coming. But then there is this couple that feels like a lack, and they cannot see that there is actually spiritual wealth over here. So they should connect more spiritually. They are now living in a lack, kind of like the Hanged Man is here hanging. The Father Christmas is very abundant, but has got in this trouble because of this kind of tricky situations. So the justice needs to come. Okay, let's see. I have really few minutes left of this video. On the bottom of the deck was Devil. He's also talking about codependence, like you have to recognize in your relationship what is healthy and what is healthy and what is not. There is this agreements. Let's verify still the boogeyman, the Devil. Okay, it's a little bit struggle. There is this card. It's also 5 is always change. And then we have the rest. These are actually good cards. So all this is coming here. Magician, High Priestess, and Emperor. So 1, 2, 4. Like really the change on top of the Tower moment is realizing how much you have the creation power to really go deep within. In the High Priestess, go within yourself, find the kind of intuitive, the solitude, alone but not lonely. Find those kind of like intuitive guidance, and then take a leadership position in your life, and don't be a victim mentality. Don't be in this kind of like a that you cannot take action, both in activating your subconscious mind in dreams, like take advantage of all your skills, but also in the end it comes to this: you should be more leader of your life. Take this kind of emperor leadership position. And leaders they have to be also alone. So I mean, alone but not lonely. You have to kind of be able to like see what you have and be grateful of that kingdom that you're creating. But this comes like a spiritual queen, and the earthly, like a really material king. But king is having this, emperor is having all the, it's like a divine masculine, is having all the kings inside of it. Very powerful king. So if it's coming from here to here, this is also kind of solitude card. It's needed to be alone to find your own power. And from that power, you are able to come together. Okay, I end now. That was your reading. If you liked, press the like and subscribe if you didn't already. And here, let me show still this. You can turn around like this. Okay, this was your reading, Taurus, and bye.